Hello, how is everyone doing? We are back with another video. It is your fallen angel, and today we will be going over hypnotizing others. So previously we've talked in about a plethora of topics in regards to hypnotization, how to hypnotize yourself, self-hypnosis, and hypnosis in general. So before we get started, guys, feel free to check our Patreon and feel free to check us out on Rumble if you would like to support us further. And without further ado, let's get started. In order to effectively hypnotize another person, that person must be completely and deeply relaxed. The person should be sitting comfortably in a reclined position. When lying down, the subject is likely to fall asleep. You must stay calm and in control at all times. So guys, the reason why whenever someone goes to therapy, they're usually in a reclined seat, it's because they want to put you in a relaxed setting, right? When you're in this relaxed setting, you're more susceptible and acceptable to new information. You're more controllable, right? So this is why therapists or even psychiatrists or people that use control understand that they cannot be completely lying down because then they would just fall asleep, right? We want to put them in the alpha wave setting. We don't want to put them in a theta wave where they're just completely sleeping. That we want to enter their subconscious mind through the right hemisphere brain. Begin by talking the subject through the total body relaxation. Start at the feet, have the subject tense them up and relax them, then the ankles, then the calves and knees and so on, working your way towards the subject's face and head. This is also known as muscle relax, right guys? Squeezing parts of the body. This can help you sleep or help you relax and make you more susceptible to new information. When the subject is fully relaxed, tell him or her to remember a happy event that took place in their past, and him or her questions about it, where it took place, who was it, how she felt, or how he felt, what was in the room or the area, the event that took place, and so forth. This is done to activate the intuitive side of the brain, the right side, and the subject's brain and the subconscious mind of memory. So guys, memory, when we talk about memory, we must recognize the hippocampus. The hippocampus is this lining between all the lobes. So when we're talking about this event, right, when we talk about this happy event, what's going on in the hippocampus is it's remembering not only what took place as a visualization, they remember the smells, they remember what was said, they remember tonality, they remember a bunch of things, right? This is how all the lobes intertwine. So when someone thinks of like a time, maybe Christmas or Thanksgiving, they can remember certain smells, they can remember certain sounds, they can remember things that bring them back to these past events, right? So this is when you're studying, right? When you're trying to study something, it is essential that you change locations. It is essential that you do different things when you're studying. So then your brain is now operating in a way where you could see it in a different light, right? Your hippocampus is very, very special, right? It will remember exactly what you were doing. This also ties into the pineal because this is how things get circulated, your circadian rhythms and things of that sort. So when we're understanding the hippocampus, right, we have to recognize that the hippocampus can be manipulated, right? And when we're putting our subject in this type of light, we're trying to enter the hippocampus. We want to see what's going on. And when they're doing this, not only are we getting into the creative side of their brain, we're also allowing them to be more relaxed and we're allowing them to be more susceptible to what's about to happen in the control. When you are finished with the above, tell the subject you are going to count backwards. With each number, he or she will become more and more relaxed. So we'll start. 10. You are becoming more and more relaxed than before. 9. You are drifting down deeper and deeper into total relaxation. 8. Your body is totally relaxed. You can barely feel your body. 7. You are completely relaxed and feel very peaceful. 6. With each breath, you are relaxing more and more with each exhalation. 5. We are going all the way down into the deepest level of relaxation. 4. Relax. 3, 2, 1. You want to determine the depth of a trance. At this stage, if the subject is new to hypnosis, more sessions are usually needed before he or she is able to enter a deep trance, to deepen the trance. Now the reason for this is because there's mental blocks in place. We have to try and remove these mental blocks each session, right? We want to make sure we can enter without mental blocks being in the way. The logical side brain is the discriminatory side. This is where the mental blocks are in place, right? It's trying to stop you from entering this psychosis, this state of hypnosis. 10. You are becoming more and more relaxed than before. 9. You are drifting down deeper and deeper into total relaxation. 8. Your body is totally relaxed. You can barely feel your body. 7. You are completely relaxed and feel very peaceful. 6. With each breath, you are relaxing more and more with each exhalation. 5. We are going all the way down into the deepest level of relaxation. 4. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Again, you want to determine the depth of a trance at this stage. If the subject is new to hypnosis, more sessions are usually needed to repeat this trance. Here is where you will program the subject's mind, making short to the point statements that deal with a specific area or problem. Only work on one problem per session and make sure the problem is resolved before making on another. Make all statements to be in the present tense. Will never comes, and the mind does not know the future tense. So guys, when we are speaking to our subject and we want to control, right? Whether this be trying to hypnotize them to do something for you, or hypnotize them to get over some type of phobia or some type of fear, or make them more positive in sense, we have to use incantations that say, you are capable of doing this. You are already doing this. You are capable and you are already happy. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are the most powerful force in this cosmos. We want to say present tense terminology. We will not say, you will become this. You will do this. You will soon to be this. We do not want to use future tense, because the brain then signifies that, okay, this is an event that's going to happen. So this is what brings anticipation. We don't want anticipation. We want to set the setting that they are already in this, right? This is how manifestation works. You have to believe you're already in this state of mind in order for these things to come to fruition. This is how thoughts, emotions, and manifestation work. You have to already be in this thought process for this to work. You cannot think it's going to happen, because then your brain is anticipating it. And when you're trying to anticipate it, you're trying to specify a specific moment that's going to come. That will never suffice, because that moment is not going to come and change everything. You have to be in the mindset that it's already there, and this is how control works. For past life regression, put the subject into a deep trance and say, I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. With each number, you will enter a deeper and deeper state of relaxation. When I reach 1, you will be standing in front of a door. Slowly count backwards. You are standing in front of a door, a closed door. I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. And when I reach to 1, I want you to turn the knob and open the door. 3, 2, 1. Now ask the subject if he or she has opened the door. If not, he or she is not in it deep enough into the trance for the session to be effective. Either put him or her further under, or bring him or her out of the trance and end the session. If he or she opened the door, then say, I now want you to walk through the door. You are now in a previous life. Look around. What do you see? What is the current date? Who are you? Continue talking him or her through the experience. Now this is essential, guys. We want to make sure we're talking them through the session, because we are, in essence, the guide. If you're the operator, you are the guide. Now, while you're guiding them, this is a sense of control. It has to have a sense of trust, and you have to build rapport with your control, your subject in this sense. When you are ready to bring the person out, I am going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, alert, and feeling fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes. Now guys, we see how these things just happen to rhyme. When we use rhymes when we speak, guys, it is a way of spelling, right? We could put spells on people just by rhyming words, right? This is how you could remember things much more quicker. If you wish to do a mind wipe, where the subject will not remember anything from the session, be sure to tell them at the end of the session. When you awaken, you will not remember nothing of this session. Your last memory will be coming through the door, whatever happened before the session. With professional hypnosis, a mind wipe is often necessary if the subject's experienced trauma during a regression. So guys, it is essential that when we are dealing with people with trauma, we want to make sure that we could tell them that they won't remember anything from this session. This is to make sure that we can flush away certain traumas, right? Some people get stuck in a state of trauma, and it's almost like they are lock, whether you think of it like a jaw that's locked, or whether your couch's locked, they get in a state of awe, amnesic state, where they're just stuck in this moment. And we have to make sure we could flush this out and make them more present. That is the intrinsic goal of when we're trying to do a mind wipe or a regression of this sort. We want to flush out anything that's negative. We want to flush this out so we could make positivity fruition and make this come to life. We want to flush any negativity out. Attracting wealth. You are attracting more and more money. Your life is filled with wealth and you have everything you want. Similar statements are needed to tell them how they would make money manifest. So guys, like we said before, we do not use any future tense. We can't say you will be attracting more money soon. We are saying you are attracting more money and your life is filled with wealth and you have everything you desire, right? When we say it like this, that means it's already happening. So now, hypnotically, they're going to be thinking, wow, it's already came true. I believe it. And now they put a mental picture of everything they already want and everything they see happening. Now, when we put this imagery in their head, thoughts follow. When thoughts follow, emotions follow. And when the thoughts and emotions come together, they manifest it into reality. This is why when people are really sad or when they're really depressed and they start soaking, right? When they start soaking in the moment, they listen to sad music. They do things to enhance their sadness. And what happens? They make their reality. More bad things happen because of their pessimistic worldview. So it is essential that you say things that are positive. You say things in present tense, not future tense. For healing, have the subject to visualize a bright ball of light, like the sun. Tell him or her to visualize this light on the afflicted body part. The light is healing energy that is healing your whatever it may be. Say to the subject, visualize a ball of bright light, like the sun. Do you see the ball of light? The subject should answer yes. I want you to place the ball of light on your name the body part. Completely surround the name of the body part with the ball of light. Feel the warm energy healing your blank. The light is full of healing energy that is healing your whatever part of the body part it may be. Your blank is now becoming normal and healthy. This is how we put people under a hypnotic spell, and we make them believe positive reinforcement. We make them believe that it is possible to heal themselves, which it is, right? It is possible to think that you're disabled if you've always been told you can never walk. If you could tell someone that you are a prisoner, start them from birth, tell them you're a prisoner, you can never escape, they will intrinsically believe this. They will believe that there's no end, there's no means of this end, right? But if we tell them you are destined for greatness, you can do whatever you please, you can do whatever you can in this cosmos as long as you believe it, right? Now, what comes essential is we use this kind of ball of light as a way of control to let them know anything is possible. We have to understand the mind is limitless. It is completely limitless. It is your fear that is that has limits. Your fear and your doubts have limits, but nothing in this cosmos is unimaginable. Everything is limitless. Keep talking the subject through this healing process. This may have to be done several times, especially if the problem is chronic. Hypnosis is useful in many areas. It can be used to strengthen concentration, improve intelligence and memory, rid oneself of phobias and bad habits, establishing good habits, and so on. So guys, this was hypnosis and how you could hypnotize others. If you have any questions in regard to hypnosis or how to hypnotize yourself or others, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as another side note, feel free to check us out on Patreon, Rumble, etc. Other than that, guys, it is your fallen angel, and I am out.